Hey everybody, this is just a quick announcement to give you an update on the channel and what I'm up to. So the last several months I've been super busy trying to find a house to rent because the house I'm living in is being sold and I've been unsuccessful. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get the house sold with me in it. And that's going to be tricky, but we'll see how it goes. So with personal issues aside, what I'd like to say is that my gaming channel needs to take on a different format. And the format is going to be where I release it irregularly. See, especially with the Valheim series, I released a video a day and I kept it up for the entire run. So there's like 177 game days, and I released them over 177 real days, I think. And that really broke my schedule. It was, I was committed to doing it, and that commitment cost me a lot. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to release it whenever I am able. But if there's long gaps, that's going to be okay. And if you see a long gap, that's okay. Don't worry. More is coming. It might be a while, but more is coming. And it might come all at once. So what I might do is I might record a whole bunch of episodes of a game, and then I might release, I don't know, 15, all, rapid fire, like one a day for a while until I'm caught up. And then I might not post anything for a really long time again. And then what that does is that gives me a chance to play games and enjoy them rather than feeling like I'm doing a job or under pressure to do it, which is not fun, not a fun way to game. So I may do entire series just without releasing a video and then just dump them onto YouTube where you can see them all at once. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But clearly my numbers are not sufficient enough where it really matters, in terms of YouTube's algorithm and momentum and all that stuff. They're not gonna, it's been so inconsistent. Like if I look at my Valheim videos, I'll have a couple of videos that have hundreds and hundreds of views, and then I'll have the next few videos I'll have like 7. And I'm like, well, who exactly is watching the entire series? Maybe half a dozen people at most. Because, I don't know. And YouTube randomly recommends things, and clearly my views aren't coming from my subscribers. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to play it by ear and try not to stress me out and try not to put too much work into it. So I've done a couple of things. One of them is that I've developed a script in Python that I wrote to automatically speed up the parts of the video that I'm not talking. And it works really, really well, especially in Factorio. I'm really impressed. Factorio, I can speed things up 500% when I'm not talking, and you can follow along with what I'm doing really well because 500%, which is 5 times as fast as normal, is not too fast to see what I'm doing in Factorio. And if I'm reading something on the screen or if I'm puzzling out a solution to a build, it's gonna be pretty easy to watch. It's gonna be very entertaining. It's gonna be a good pace. And then when I speak, the video slows down to 1 speed, and everything's fine there too. So the script works really well, and I'm going to try it on both Factorio and Satisfactory, which is 2 games that I'm playing simultaneously now. That's it's going to be crazy. Factorio is my favorite game of all time. Satisfactory is an extremely good game that I'm very excited to play as well, although it isn't nearly as intense as Factorio because, it's just not as large scale as Factorio, but it's a beautiful game. It's just simply beautiful. So I've got to play it. And 1.0 just came out a few days ago. Now, Factorio 2.0 is coming out in about a month. A little bit over a month, and I'm super excited for that. And I'll be making a series probably of vanilla Factorio 2.0 that I'll be doing a playthrough of. Satisfactory, I'm also doing a vanilla run of 1.0. But at the moment, I am actually recording a series of Factorio with 2 overhaul mods. One is Crastorio 2 and 2 is Space Exploration. Now, anyone who is familiar with those mods knows that we're probably talking about a couple of 100 hours of game time at least, maybe even 500 hours. It's a long run. And I've been having a blast with it. I've got probably about 20 hours in, and things are going really well. So, I'm just having a good time recording these series in a casual pace. So that's a change that I've made in terms of reducing the amount of video editing that I have to do. What I'll do is I'll go and I'll watch the episode, and which does take time, unfortunately. But there's almost no fiddling around with editing that I have to do at all because the script is taking care of it. It's wonderful. The other change that I want to make, which, some people might not like, is just the fact that I don't plan on making special thumbnails for any videos going forward. It's just too much work. Even Valheim's, cover art, for all 177 episodes, all I did was I took the same thumbnail over and over again, and I lasso selected it, and then I typed in the episode number with a certain font, a certain size, a certain color, and then I saved it as a JPEG, and I uploaded that to YouTube as the cover. Now even doing that, honestly, it takes too much of my time. I don't have a lot of time for messing around with videos, but I do have time for gaming. At least I want to put my time into the gaming because it isn't a lot of time. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So 2 factory games, Factorio, Satisfactory, those are my main primary games. Secondary, I am playing Everspace 2. I bought it. It was on sale for 60% off, and I decided to begin recording a playthrough of that. Although it's a very unusual game for me. It's not, because a lot of unexpected things happen. I don't really know what to expect or what's going to happen. So what ends up happening is the video isn't as refined as, say, my factory gaming videos, which I know exactly what I'm doing. So what that means is that it might actually be best for me to play through Everspace 2 without recording it, just to play it through, and then go back and do a video series of it once I'm really confident that I understand the game and I know what to expect. But at the moment, I've probably got maybe a dozen episodes of that, and it's a strange game. I really like it, but there's a lot of things on it that I just they happen and I don't know what to expect. So I'm if I might be faced with a puzzle that I don't know how to solve, and I might spend too much time working on it, and I don't want to make a video where I'm feeling rushed to do something because I don't want to make a boring video. So there's that. And there's another game I bought that I'm super happy with, and that's Sins of a Solar Empire 2. So that is a kind of a game that your playthrough is maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, and then you're done. And so then you do it again, with different settings, different map, whatever. And it's really great for multiplayer. So I might hook up with a friend of mine for a few multiplayer sessions of that, because it's a great game and I'm really, really liking it. They did a wonderful job with it. But in terms of YouTube videos, I'm definitely talking about Factorio and Satisfactory. That's my focus right now. And it's going to be my focus for a really long time. So if you guys like factory games and you want to see these things, let me know in the comments, and let me know, what your experience is with these games and how much experience you've got with it and stuff. My primary is with Factorio, but I've got about, 400 or 500 hours in Satisfactory as well. But Factorio is probably about 3,000, 4,000 hours. So I really know how to play Factorio. That is my game. Anyways, that is it for this update. I just wanted to let you guys know, I haven't dropped off the face of the earth, but life has kicked me in the teeth in many ways, and I have to compensate for that. And I don't want to stop gaming. at the same time, I don't want to feel like my video editing is a job, because I've got a job and I've also got other things I'm doing at home, and it's just way too much. So, anyways, I will be posting videos as I can. I appreciate all of you and all of the subscribers and every view. It's very appreciated, even though it's not, I'm not a big YouTuber or anything like that. But just thanks for hanging out with me over this time, and thanks for enjoying these videos. We'll see you then.